So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway.
Everyone, please welcome the two sides.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Israel braced for their anthem.
And this is now today's...
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
There's the whistle. Messi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, such a clever touch. And now the breakaway. Xavi Simons. Now, can they get it back? And he's in on goal. Now Solomon. Fernandez is the guilty party there. Israel looking to pass their way through. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Over to the left. Nice interception, well timed. McTominay does well to get it back. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good spread.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Xavi Simons. No goals as yet. Israel trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Xavi Simons did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Solomon. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Simons. Over to the other side.
Well spotted.
Botman. Good ball, good take. Xavi Simons. Spread out to the left. He can get that clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. He has a look up. Solomon. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Israel have the chance to go the other way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Simons. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. In with the challenge. Aimed beyond the chance! And he's done it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
After 40 minutes is number 21, Mukhtad Dehawi. Mukhtad Dehawi. Mukhtad Dehawi.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cleared away. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Now this could be a chance. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Great chance here from position A1. An opportunity then to pull clear here. It's just beyond his reach. So, third corner of the game.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Upamecano goes steaming forward. That pass has been well intercepted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. He's on it, can he get away? Vardiol, now he's off and running. Time and again they are repelled. No, he's not getting his way this time. And he plays one through. Alexander-Arnold is there, and he can get that clear. Solomon. Looking tidy in possession here. Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Xavi Simons receives it in a good position here. Now this could be a chance. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Great vision. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Solomon.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely spread. Gets into some space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened. Simons! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Number 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
DeMarco. Number 11. Messi. Number 4.
McTominay.
Coming on the field. Number 10.
Now that looks a decent ball.
Number 7.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Number 13.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Eduardo Camavinga.
And it's Azar. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vardiol gets over and intercepts. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, played right into his path. No, that's too long.
Substitution on the field. Number
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 2, David Alaba. Substitution in progress.
McTominay wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you. This is the time you need that pace.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
(1-0) as we head towards the end. And that has found him in acres of space. No, that's not going to find its target. The final 5 minutes.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many...
Can he finish? Oh, super goal! A finish right from the top draw. We thought it was over. It's all square once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
This looks promising.
That's good play from him.
He's having a go. well be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Number 21.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Face to face with the keeper. Solomon. And they can counter here. Time added on 4 minutes. Well, that's been cut out, well played. That's the end. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. The lineup we have suggests it's going to be... Big header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, when it comes to centre-backs, Peter, we can't really ignore the impressive Sven Botman, who is a bit on the tall side, being 6'5". But, you know, having come through total football, sometimes you think that this guy is not really a defender because his passing game is so good. He can spray the ball anywhere from a central defensive position, and I'm sure we're going to see lots of that with what's to come.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Delivered across.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Tsimikas. And he's been shifted off it. He has found the way through. Bakasetas.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Spread neatly. Foot in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Quarter of an hour played. And this is Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Still goalless.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Can he get onto this? And he's picked it up out wide. Danger averted for now. Greece have got it back and they'll have another go.
This is the time you need that pace.
Not the most accurate pass. Greece finding their passes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And that has left him in a heap. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Oh, nicely intercepted. Messi. Big chance! Bakasetas. He could be in here. And the finish! There it is! And there is his 30th goal. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Number 21, Muqtada Dahali.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That is good alertness. Has a look and place it forward. He's found a way through. Great work on the overlap. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. It's got in, and it is an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Simons. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Good ball, good take. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, that's fabulous. Ball driven towards the far post. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Xavi Simons, nicely weighted ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mavropanos. And the counter is on. Half-time getting close now. Botman does really well to win the ball there. It's played through for him. And he can clear it away. Mavropanos. And the return pass. Greece ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vardiol gets a foot in here. Great run on the overlap here. And the first half is done. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. Alexander-Arnold. Upamecano. Vardiol. It's a searching pass. Fernandez gets a good foot in there. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that is a little undercooked. Shoots! Oh, wow, that is fantastic! From Captain Fantastic!
Well, clearly there was some serious talking done in that dressing room during the break, because they've started this second half with much more intent, and the captain's finish was sublime. Just the ideal tonic for the remainder.
The movement so precise, the finish. He's gone for goal! That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Bakasetas bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. He is through here. Oh, and the shot! And he's straight offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Looking for the run. Well, that has not gone well. And he's managed to get free. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Plays it in low. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Distributed tidily.
Nepal may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Now that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that. He's shifting through the gears here. And he was alert to it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
McTominay. Just no time to dwell on the ball there. Greece are looking to go forward now. And it's made its way to him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mavropanos. Mbappe. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Bakasetas.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Azar. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? Cleared away. He's tried one! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Substitution for Greece. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 20. Mandalos. Substitution.
And he's being shifted off it. Nice bit of trickery. No, it's come to nothing. Oh, what a mistake! Now it's Bakasetas. There's the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
They've played it short. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Greece making consecutive changes here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Coming on the field is number 18.
Greece go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hazard. And he's found a way past. That's an imaginative pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Substitution for Greece, number 14.
The changes then in quick succession. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Upamecano calmly anticipates.
There will be 5 minutes.
Mavropanos with the clearance. 5 minutes to add. Oh, that's a key interception. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold gets across to intercept that. That is ended up in no man's land. Mavropanos kept his eye on it, and he's there. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. And that's it. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
The scenery unmistakable, the atmosphere unbeatable, the noise irrepressible. Old Trafford again delivers. The action has already started. He's got away. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Alvarez. DePaul! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
Such good technique.
It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside, and he's managed to... It's Dembele! Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Camavinga. Now it's Gonzalez. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I'm going to highlight somebody with special talents, maybe a special mentality, and it's this guy, Emi Martinez.
Here's a chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Pretty robust defending.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Quickly taken. Now it's Olise. He has found the way through. Well, now here's a good... And he shoots! Goal! France! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
The goal scorer for France after 13 minutes is number 11, Olise.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Olise. Now there's a fine ball. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And here's Alvarez. Camavinga. Played out to the right. Can he get it through? Olise is wide and looking to get on. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's neat. Rabiot. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found a pocket.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Big chance! Danger averted for now. Shoots! Martinez clears it away. Decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he passes it long. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Mbappe, nicely spread. Oh, he's found support out wide. Tries a shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And with that, the hat-trick is great chance! And he steered it beyond the post. That's an imaginative pass. No, that's been intercepted. Some resolute defending there. Now it's Olise. Knocks it into space. And it's Camavinga. It's a searching pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Can he get on the end of this? There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to.
And the shot! He scores! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And that's another throw. He's found a way past. He's picked his way through. And the shot! No, it's wide.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Cleared away.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much.
Mbappe! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one. This must be his personal high.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Messi. He's in a great... Can he finish? Oh, impressive strike.
Argentina certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball. Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Rabiot. Approaching half-time and still behind. He's gone for goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There will be a throw-in. And he's gone backward here. He's having a shot! Oh no, this does not look good. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance, surely! No, that's just wide.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And here's Messi. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Taken back almost at once. Deftly out wide. Great vision. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good-looking ball. Played out to the left flank. Back into the middle. Goes for a shot! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and...
Takes a shot! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. And we're off again. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, great feat, that.
Oh, that's well spotted. De Paul. Looking for options for movement. Otamendi gets it away. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just about within shooting. Oh, he's hit the bar! Time and again they are repelled. He is through here. Ball swung in. Up he goes! And that's wide. shifted it to the flank. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's Rabiot! Oh, terrific save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
This their second corner of the game. Camavinga! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
France are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way-through zone.
Messi. Now it's Alvarez. De Paul. That's a cute ball. Upamecano spots it and intercepts. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's shifting through the gears here. Chooses to go back. He's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He slings it in. He has a look up. Has crossed it. Big header! He's got a goal! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
That has not gone well.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
That is good alertness. Now it's Alvarez. And he's straight offside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Dembele. Played into the middle. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Rabiot. Mbappe! And that's past the post.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Substitution for France. Number 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Dembele. Coming on the field. Number 24. Desiree Doué. Number 20.
Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's a sharp little ball here. Real chance! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's managed to get free. Chance for a shot! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 10, Kylian Mbappe.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's found a way through. And the finish! Corner number 3 coming up. McAllister getting this one clear. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Koundé. Applies the finish! Oh, denied at the last.
Koundé clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And he was quick to react. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And it's Rabiot. And he skips past his man. Chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's... And a chance! He's scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Over to the left.
Coming on the field is
Messi.
number 9.
Saliba cuts out the pass. Rabiot. Tagliafico gets a foot in here. Done delicately. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. Tries to play it through. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Well read, nice interception. De Paul. That is ended up in no man's land. Looking for a runner. Otamendi kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi providing an outlet. And the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that.
Substitution for France, number 6.
France making another change here. Camavinga taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution.
Shot at goal! Sticks it away! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, what has happened here? And the shot! It's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here. This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Could be danger here. There's the shot! They've done it! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Otamendi. Gonzalez, pass somewhat off target. Great defending, strong and determined. Martinez. Tagliafico. And it's Doué. Rabiot. Barcola. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Chips it through. An instinctive delivery. Oh, well played, well played. Threads one in. And he's quick to get it clear again. And he's cut it out. Spread it left. Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. He is through here. Barcola! He's put it wide. Paredes. Guendouzi. Great chance! They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Gonzalez. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
We are glad to inform you.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.